No one can stand them. Kensington and Clarence briefing send Sussexes to Coventry, never touch base. The author of Finding Freedom made the claims in the BBC documentary The Princes and the Press. The show analysed the relationship between British newspapers and Princes William and Harry and how the relationship has fractured over the years. The host, Amol Rajan, stated, "One prince is choosing to play the game, the other is trying to change the rules of the game." Mr. Rajan spoke to royal experts on the BBC documentary The Princes and the Press. Omid Scobie claimed, "There's been rumours for quite some time was that a lot of the most damaging and negative stories about Harry and Meghan that have ended up in the press have come from other royal households, from other royal aides and courtiers and from my own reporting and research that is exactly true." Former BBC royal reporter Peter Hunt claimed, "That did not happen during the chunk of the time that I was there doing the royal family. You have to assume that they would have only done it if they would have had the approval of their principal. You have to assume they'd have done it with the knowledge of whoever they were working for, and I guess it's an indication of at that point, what wasn't in the public domain, which was the fracturing of the relationship between these two brothers." Mr. Rajan asked, "Are there favourites in the press who get phone calls?" Author Anna Pasternak said, of course, there are absolutely." Mr. Rajan asked, "What do you have to do to be a favourite?" Ms. Pasternak added, "I think you have to consistently write pieces that flatter the relevant members of the royal family. Then you have to be seen to be more negative about others." The documentary also examined the illegal tactics used by some newspapers to obtain information on the princes and their circle. They included hacking into Prince William, Duchess Catherine, Prince Harry, and his ex-girlfriend Chelsea Davies' phones. A new two-part BBC documentary takes a look into the royal rift between Princes Harry and William. The first episode of The Princes and the Press largely details the growing interest and intense media coverage surrounding the brothers from the Queen's Diamond Jubilee in 2012 to the Sussexes' 2018 wedding. William and Harry's relationship with the media was formed fundamentally from their childhood and their experiences of their mother's relationship with the media, royal contributor Victoria Murphy said. And that has absolutely shaped everything about how they both see the media. But we've seen as they both get older, how that's manifested itself in different ways and the different paths that they have taken. The documentary features a range of UK journalists who claim there was an unspoken deal between the royals and the press about the access they granted reporters for favourable coverage. Tim Ewart, ITV royal editor from 2009 to 2017, said in the new documentary that the media, particularly the tabloids, are like a puppy. They will roll over and let you tickle their tummy for a while, but eventually, they'll bite you. But the deal changed over the years with Harry's growing hatred of the media and claims of Kate failing to play the game. Gavin Burrows, a former private investigator once hired by British tabloids, said in the documentary that he and the press had been ruthless in their pursuit of the princes, hacked into the royals' cell phones and dubbed Harry in the early 2000s as the new Diana. The documentary also dives into the rift between the brothers and the allegedly divided households and headlines of Meghan being Duchess difficult. Just hours before the documentary hit UK airwaves, Prince William kept calm and carried on with his duties and appeared at a royal event to honour wildlife conservationists. The royal households represent the Queen, Prince Charles. Prince William released a joint statement to the BBC saying, "A free, responsible and open press is of vital importance to a healthy democracy." However, too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts, and it is disappointing when anyone, including the BBC, gives them credibility.